Good, beautiful morning. It is the Daily Stoic. It's like 3:30 something in the morning right now. July 11th. The Startup of You is the book and the date, and it's actually today's date. Uh, but what does Socrates say? Just as one person delights in improving his farm, and another his horse, so I delight in attending to my own improvement day by day. Epictetus Discourses 3:5-14. And then Ryan Holiday's response. The rage these days is to start your own company, to be an entrepreneur. There is no question building a business from scratch can be an immensely rewarding pursuit. It's why people put their whole lives into doing it, working countless hours and taking countless risks. But shouldn't we be just as invested in building ourselves as we would be to any company? Like a startup, we begin as just an idea. We're incubated, uh, put, put out into the world where we develop slowly, and then over time we accumulate partners, employees, customers, investors, and wealth. Is it really so strange to treat our own life as seriously as we might treat an idea for a business? Which one really is the matter of life and death? I think probably for the last, 5 years or longer, I dump all kinds of energy into creating my own well being and working on myself constantly. I would say that between anger, anxiety, fears, all that stuff that I think everybody goes through in their own head, I work through every single day. It's why I read Stoic philosophy. It's why I'm so stuck on, you know, fixing me, because at the end of the day, you have to look your own self in the mirror and you have to be able to understand that you have problems and it's most likely nothing to do with anybody else out there. Your anger, your annoyance, your fear, your rage, your happiness, everything is based on you and you alone. You get to say no or yes to different things. And those no's and yeses allow you to do certain things and put those stresses and pressures on yourself. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. You are in control of your own life. And if you have a destiny or somewhere you want to manifest or something you want to manifest, that's up to you. Nobody else. Nobody else is going to go out and just give you a golden ticket. It's up to you to go get it. There's no difference between me and Jeff Bezos or Warren Buffett or hell, Genghis Khan. I mean, I just finished reading or listening to the history of Genghis Khan. These people all came from pretty much nothing. They weren't given a lot. They weren't given, you know, $1 billion fortunes. They went out and took it. They're the ones that woke up every morning and said, "This is what I want for my life." I'm not saying that that's what everybody should have, or that everybody should go do. I am taking a huge step back in my life away from the noise and the constant thought that I need to be something more than I am. I have a comfortable life. I'm happy with where I'm at. I've worked really, really hard the past 5 years, 6 years to get to this point where I finally feel comfortable. And financially, I'm not strapped to the gills like I've been for so long, because I understand the small saying is live like a nobody now, and later you can live like nobody else. I've lived like a nobody for a long time. I lived on people's couches. I've slept on floors. I've slept in my sister's office for years. I did this. I lived extremely cheap. I still live cheap. I'm still frugal. I pay cash for everything. I don't get loans that are over my head and buried and burdened. It's something that I've spent the last several years understanding that I don't need to buy things to make other people happy. I don't need to do things to make others happy. I need to do things that make me happy. And it's really tough to realize that you're in your own shit all the time. You know, people complain about their jobs and their lives, and the realization is they chose it. yeah, sure they have kids, and sure they've chosen to do things that probably weren't the smartest financial decisions, or they didn't go to college. I didn't go to college. I got a GED. Nobody helped me figure out life. I've been figuring it out on my own, you know. Um, we are surrounded by our own thoughts, and the more that we can get out of those thoughts and take a step back and kind of look at the broad picture of what our lives are becoming, the better off we're going to be. So, thanks for listening. Hope these thoughts helped in some way, shape, or form. If they didn't, you don't have to follow me. It's okay. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. If you liked it, hit the like button, hit the love, give me a little love, and I'll try to create more of this stuff. If you've been following me for any period of time on Instagram, you obviously know this is content that I enjoy creating, and I hope it helps. So, one love, peace out. Talk to you guys soon.